Okay guys, this is Crunchy Frog here. I just thought I would go ahead and show you guys some replays here because I had the most valuable Dart Goblin of all time in this first match. Let's go ahead and watch it. So I'm running a Hog Rider deck that I made up. I didn't get it off the internet or anything. I just as soon as I chase the old Hog Rider down with the log in case he has Scar me. So anyway, you're about to see the most valuable Dart Goblin that has ever been deployed. And quite possibly in second place is the most valuable Tombstone. As the Dart Goblin proceeds to take out the Baby Dragon, the Prince, the Sparky, and now is about ready to take out the Witch. You have to wonder what is going on with this Dart Goblin. So he has to bring in the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Of course, the Tombstone, which also wants to be a Hall of Famer, is putting in work to take out the Mini P.E.K.K.A. And you can see I've got a humongous elixir advantage right now. As I should. And here comes the second push. And so this guy is going to deploy the Sparky. And the MVP Dart Goblin is deployed once again. Takes out the Sparky. Takes out the tower. And is now about to achieve the 3 crown. And at this point, I think this player, who's named Confident, just gives up because he's not so confident anymore. But let's just watch some more of the Dart Goblin. I gotta tell you, I think the Dart Goblin is my favorite card. By the way, this is one of my little baby accounts. It's a free-to-play account. I call this one Spacker LeChuck. One of my favorite characters. And we're going to be going up against Mega Knight and Giant Skeleton. And since he deployed the Giant Skeleton in that lane, I figured I would go all out in the other lane. And my guards, which are slightly over-leveled, are going to delay this whole thing going on here. We're going to weaken that Mega Knight up nicely, and then we're going to lure him into the center, where we can take both him and the Giant Skeleton out with the Valkyrie. But yeah, I have my Royal Recruits leveled up nicely, and my Dart Goblin leveled up nicely on this account. And so I love the Royal Recruits because they're really good on defense. They're good against a lot of the P.E.K.K.A. and Mega Knight and that kind of stuff that you see a lot of. And this Dart Goblin is just something else, man. You gotta love Dart Goblin. You see, this is one of those cases where I should have predicted the log. But you're going to see in the next match that you're going to think that I'm Nostradamus with all the predictions that I do. And for some reason, there's somebody from the opposing squad in the next match who's spectating, who's watching the match. And for some reason, whenever there's a spectator on the other side watching, I do better. I don't know why that is. Here the Dart Goblin is going to get some more value. And let's go ahead and arrow that down. Deploy the guard troops, and here comes the Hog Rider in amongst all that stuff. And then the Goblin Gang. I don't know why I was blanking on the name Royal Recruits earlier. I really like that one of my legendary cards, first legendary cards to be unlocked with this account, was the Log. I also have I think I have the Ram Rider unlocked with this account also. This is like really early game stuff where you're Just first getting your first legendaries. But I love having the log. It's one of my favorite cards. Okay. In this next match, we're going to see some major predictions going on. You see, I don't have my arrow in hand or my log, so I'm going to have to use the Goblin Gang to clean up that Goblin barrel. And he deploys his log, so I'm going to deploy my Dart Goblin. Get a little of the old chipperoo damage done. And that's going to attract a mini P.E.K.K.A from that side, which works out nicely. Fully counters him. Let's go ahead and send in the old Hog Rider. That was a really silly bar barrel because now both his Barbarian and his P.E.K.K.A are both going to be completely taken care of. And here's our first prediction. We don't have much to defend this time. There's his teammates upset with something that's going on in the match. Here comes his prince. Now I'm just waiting to deploy those royal recruits. We're going to execute another prediction here pretty soon. Here it comes. But anyway, Gucci Gang from the Bloody Holics, he got predicted all over the place because he was playing fairly predictably. Try not to be too predictable. That's the lesson here. And with that done, this is Crunchy Frog signing out.